There's something significant about a death here, or a funeral with this all black energy. I'm also hearing like a thief in the night. I did pick up something about sickness here. Somebody could be sick. Okay. This person who's sick, this person could be sick because it's getting much harder for them to maintain the lie. Okay. So whatever this lie is, this could be a lie that involves a community. Okay. There could be several other individuals that's also keeping something hidden here. And there's someone here. This could even be all of them. Like, it's getting harder and harder for them to maintain whatever this lie is. Okay? Something that they was definitely trying to cloak. Or this could be leading to a death here. This is also giving, like, energies who thought they were going to take something to their grave. The reason why I was picking up on somebody could be coughing too. With this suppressing whatever this truth is, or maintaining this lie, and expression being like the throat chakra. Something could be significant about Taurus or the second house. Okay, but if you suppress, I feel like with that coughing energy, you know, when you cough, it's like an obstruction in regards to your communication. Yeah. So these are people, I heard they could have hired someone, or these are people who've been watching you, trying to learn your routine so they can plot harm on you, okay? Yeah, you got equally distributed karma, though. Karma is being equally distributed. Somebody's name could start with a V. Or these are people who were vultures, okay? Vulture, moving like vultures, vulture-like energy. These people could be fighting over, something about these people scavenging over what's left. There is somebody that's sick here, and this person could be sick due to them eating pork or something. Okay, somebody could be experiencing like colon problems. You got epiphanies. Maybe you guys are having some type of epiphany or experiencing epiphanies about these people. Yeah, with reception here. About a humiliation ritual. These people try to have you involved or conjure humiliation rituals, okay, to reset or intercept something that you was picking up on with this all black energy, okay, with depressed. Yeah. So these are people orchestrating or conjuring some type of humiliation rituals to put you in a depressed state, okay? Turn you dark, or turn off your vision to see something here. Yeah. Oh my God. I did see a card that said there's something significant about stability, security, a house with 4 wands. But I seen a card that said I want to be you in reverse. So yeah, if somebody was really trying to destiny swap with you, or somebody wanted you to be eliminated, or help these people get rid of you because they were envious and jealous of you, or they wanted to imitate something about you, whatever trials, tribulations, or challenges or harsh times that you've experienced, or even like spiritual warfare that you've been, I'm hearing like this is like most recent spiritual warfare, any type of warfare. These people want to be you. What requires being you is having to overcome all forms of warfare. Okay, so these people are experiencing this warfare. So somebody does not want to be you anymore. Somebody don't want to harvest your energy, okay, swap with you anymore. Okay, even if there's things about you, about your life, that they don't necessarily want, it can be like your energy, your essence, what you attract, how you're viewed, your mindset, what you're into, but they didn't consider how you became this way or why you are this way and what comes with that. To whom much is given, much is required. So these people could feel like you're somebody who has a lot, like you have a lot of good qualities about you, okay? These people could feel like this is unfair, like you have too many good qualities. And so these people wanted to inherit these qualities off of you, but in order to gain these qualities, to whom much is given, much is required. So these people are having to experience what you've experienced as a result of having all these qualities, all these gifts, all of these abilities. It says all money ain't good money. Okay? All money ain't good money. So there's something about you being very assertive and selective about how you spend and invest your energy, or what you choose to invest in. There's something significant about some lying ass kids. Okay? And you have ring. There's something significant about a ring or a phone call. Okay? You got Ring by Cardi B. Maybe somebody, there's something here about group conflict, about you being 10 steps ahead. I guess not ringing somebody's line anymore, or you being 10 steps ahead, regardless of some type of group attempt or group conflict, okay, to put you in a depressed state because somebody hasn't been calling you or something like that, okay? But you don't hit my line no more. You don't make it ring. I can keep this on the low. I want you to make it ring. So this is somebody who wants you to call them or wants you to talk to them, okay? Or break some type of silent treatment. Yeah, but it's something about you being 10 steps ahead, okay? These could be people who are stuck in the past or stuck in an old toxic or some type of old karmic cycle. This is meant to be a trap for you to be stuck in, okay? But you're 10 steps ahead of these land of snakes. Me and my bitch took a little trip down to the garden. Took a little sip. Oh no. Apple juice falling from her lips. Took a little. Bitches come and go. Money come and go. I think that's a different song though. But that's what came out. It says only helping to gossip or hold over your head. Okay. Land of snakes. There's some type of group conflict, okay, unraveling between some snake individuals or individuals who snake one another, snake each other, okay, or for the right price they will snake one another. Selling false is real. Imbalanced earth energy. Somebody could be imbalanced earth sign, or somebody could be experiencing, a bitter bitch could be experiencing some type of imbalances with her body, okay, with her health. This person could have braces, okay? You got braces. You got truth is stranger than fiction. There's a bitter bitch. Selling false is real, okay? And she's imbalanced in her bodily health, or there's something about her not being grounded, or this person not being grounded. Something is closed permanently from this person, or somebody could be closing themselves off permanently from somebody. Or there's somebody who wanted you to be closed out of something, or wanted you to be closed off permanently, or somebody to be closed out to you permanently. Okay, it says they want your spot in my heart, but this throne was made just for you. Yeah, you are somebody who doesn't seek anyone's approval, okay, unlike this bitter bitch, okay? Okay, also with you being selective about where you invest your time, your gifts, your skills, your ability. There's something about you ignoring the ego and honoring the soul. This could be why you're not ringing somebody's line. Somebody know this is why you're not ringing their line, because you're not with that egotistical shit. There's something about you trending, or something is trending, okay? Virtuosity is trending. Okay, there's something about you being a virtuous woman or a virtuous person, okay? Or you leading with virtuosity, and this is leading to some type of publicity, some type of expansion, notoriety. It says, why are you so beautiful? I guess that's that bitter bitch. It says, I withheld what I truly wanted to say to you. Okay, so this could be why this ring by Cardi B is here. Somebody's trying to get the devil up off them, or this devil could be a bitter bitch, okay, or a toxic friend group. You got Bad Boys Club in reverse. There's something significant about an accident, okay? So somebody could be getting an accident, or maybe somebody wants to explain something as if it was an accident, okay? But I don't know about it. Yeah, them. You got them. They want to claim something was an accident. Something here about your character. Okay. So it's something about these people's character being put on display. Okay. Sacrifice. Okay, this could have something to do with somebody sacrificing their character. Okay. So somebody's going at something alone, or somebody's separating themselves for character development is what I heard. Somebody's name could have CH in it. Whether the beginning of the name, the ending of the name, first, middle, or last. Yeah, CH. Maybe somebody feel like these people cheated, like, or somebody feels cheated out of something. Feels like this group cheated them out of something. Now there's a riot, or maybe these people was rioting against somebody. You got them, character riot. A character riot. What the fuck? I can't believe I treated you this way. It says intentions, efforts, actions, and decisions motivated by purity, love, kindness, justice, and authenticity. So this is your energy, divine beings. And somebody can't believe they treated you this way, knowing that this is your energy. You could be coming off like you're starting a riot, okay? You could be starting a riot. A riot of virtuosity. You're leading with virtuosity, leading with the truth, and you're starting a riot. Okay. Bystander effect. Yeah, especially concerning somebody being in this bystander effect to some type of mistreatment, abuse. Okay. It says, I don't want to make you uncomfortable. Bystander effect. So maybe somebody could be withdrawn from you, okay, that mistreated you because of a group rioting against you, or causing somebody to question your character, question their character, question your character. And now this person could be feeling nervous or anxious about coming towards you, okay, with this, I don't want to make you uncomfortable. It says no one cares, neither are they buying into the facade. Oh, I'm so glad I'm off tomorrow, man. So this person somebody could be depressed right now. You got someone that's depressed, not bathing. They don't want to make you feel uncomfortable because you're somebody whose intentions, efforts, and actions and decisions are motivated by purity, love, kindness, justice, and authenticity. And they can't believe that they treated you, of all people, this way by standing on the sidelines, standing back while, you're hurting, you're lost, you're, looking for clarity, not standing up for you, okay, allowing people that they're connected to attack you, or watching you undergo some type of unfairness or unfair treatment. There's something here about a toxic or a jealous employer for some of you guys. Somebody could, secret criminals. There could be a secret criminal employer, okay, playing with your money, okay, taking their precious time with your money, okay, something like that. Somebody's doing something intentionally to you that they're not doing to other people, because they're still in some type of imaginary competition with you. Yeah, this is somebody who tried to dominate your energy, and that was a fail. Okay, so they could be trying to, you got secret then came out twice. This is somebody who's secretly inspired by you. Okay. Anyway, there's something about everybody else getting something that's theirs, but it taking longer for you to get it due to some type of employer, and they're doing this intentionally. That was intentionally. Okay, somebody could be still trying to get a reaction from outside of the club because they can't get in. Anyway. Yeah, with that bad, so now I'm seeing the Bad Boys Club card reversed differently. So this could be you being aligned with your masculine energy, okay? Like you being assertive, like you being in this emperor energy. This could also be like you just handling business, like what, like maybe you left a place or you no longer work at a place or something like that, and somebody was competing with you then, they're competing with you now. There's something about I'm hearing growing up, glowing up, damn girl. What he say? Bricked up, ride up, damn girl. Oh man, I don't know. Filled up, damn girl. I'll be getting back to you for sure. Ain't no growing up. How to get it popping with you. There's something about a glow up, something growing, something glowing about you, about what you're doing, okay? Something that you're manifesting, okay? Somebody could be secretly watching you, secretly inspired by you. Somebody could, okay. This is a prideful energy. Somebody could be praying and hoping that something that's actively expanding in your life in regards to your stability and security is like a bluff. Like somebody wants to call your bluff. If somebody has something that belongs to you, they could be intentionally trying to delay you receiving that, okay? Maybe they feel like this is going to have a significant impact on you, but it's not. Anyway, it says you talking so much about what I didn't or couldn't do when I didn't have or ain't have enough. Talk just as much about what I did when I did have or had a lot. Okay? Yeah, so there's definitely some gossip here. Or somebody who was talking heavily about you. Somebody trying to insult your character. This person, okay. Okay, I'm back. So there is something significant about somebody overindulging in some type of one-sided competition. Okay, somebody's overindulging in something here. Okay. With this Nine of Cups energy, this is also something about you being in this energy of overflow. So you guys are aligned or guided to reveal certain things that's already been revealed to you, but you're still, just like you haven't revealed those things then, there's still some things that the divine has guided you not to reveal. So there's somebody that's pressed, or people, there's some energies of somebody that's pressed here, okay, with that overindulgence with. Okay, anyway, there is a message here about the divine wanting you to rely on God for surprises, okay? God wants you to know that God and your spirit team, the angels, they enjoy surprising you. They enjoy seeing that expression on your face, when they give you things, when you receive like your wishes, like when your wishes come true, you receiving the desires of your heart, okay? Expectedly. Oh God, expectedly. I didn't even mean to say that. There was someone who said something today about how they had no idea that they was going to, have this house, and it was a beautiful house. They had no idea that they was going to be blessed with this house and blessed with this partner and all of this. Like, they just had no idea. And a recurring message today was how God loves to surprise us. Okay, God actually enjoys giving us the desires of our heart. So when y'all think about seeing human beings plan surprises and stuff like that, and in most cases the intent behind that is to, really excite somebody. Y'all have to know that that energy comes directly from source first before anyone else. So as long as you are locked in with God, you can literally almost expect blessings, expect your wishes being fulfilled, expect receiving the desires of your heart. So that's even, maybe that's why I talked about Yeshua, in a lot of ways going through the similar things that a lot of our ancestors went through when it comes to being assassinated, sacrificed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that resurrecting energy, because God is life force, God is creative energy. As long as you're locked in with the divine, you will be resurrected. Anything that's been stolen, destroyed, crumbled, fell apart in your life, no matter what it is, like whether it's you yourself, okay, your happiness, your stability, it's, if as long as you stay locked in with God, it will be resurrected. And you know how when you're in spirit, when you think about being in spirit, it's more so like you have more of a higher advantage. Confirmation, you got Lilith, sacred, dark, feminine, at peace with oneself. You have more of an advantage when you're in spirit, because there's a lot more things you can do in spirit than what you can do in the flesh. So keep that in mind. God is wanting you guys to, wanting that to be confirmed to you. So don't let these people, I'm telling you, like, I feel like, bro, these some people who are pressed, because it's like, I don't know why I'm hearing like the Sorcerer's Stone, like you're unlocking, you're aligning, you're unpacking like keys to the universe. Oh my God, 3 days later, and we're talking about resurrection. Something could be happening like 3 days later. There's something significant about what transpires 3 days later after some type of disappointment or supposed plot, plan, attack, something like that, and something good happening 3 days later. You got baby wizards and warlocks using kids to will evil and to lure and bind. So something about that could be significant. 3 days later, yeah, because it's with the 3 days later. Somebody could be trying to will something to happen, or could be planning to do something to a child, with children, or 2 children in 3 days, or it's supposed to manifest something 3 days later. Now, ain't it crazy how I got this huge bag of cards? You got baby wizards and warlocks using kids to will even, to lure and bind 3 days later. And now we also have prayerful children. Talks with God that are effective. So if you guys have children, pray with your children. Teach your children how to pray. Pray with them. Okay? Teach them that, to talk to God in a wishful thinking way, as they would talk to their parents about asking for things that they want. Like, it's almost like making a Christmas list. Teach them this energy of getting comfortable with asking God for things, asking God for help, when they're afraid, asking God, just asking God for things. Like, get them in that habit, or encourage that energy, or you guys could do this. Okay? You got a low cut. There can be something significant about somebody with a low cut, or something about a low blow, or there could be something significant about an incision or a C-section. Okay, I know that's kind of random, but that's what I'm getting. It says, I'll never find another you irreplaceable. And then you got excavator. So maybe somebody was on the prowl. Like, maybe somebody was searching, or whenever they would connect with these people, or connect with people since meeting you, they were probably like literally just like in conversation, trying to explore these people and see if there's any indicators or likeness of your energy. Okay, with this excavator energy. This could also be people trying to dig up information about you, okay? Or people investigating you, okay? Whether with good intentions or bad intentions, okay? Okay, definitely positive intentions too. Like people, there could be this energy of people looking you up, trying to find you because of what you offer. Or people who have connected with you sometime in the past and you've given them something of substance, whether in conversation, a skill, a product, a service, and they're trying to find you. They could be actively searching you up or looking for you. You guys could also be telepathically picking up on, like, your telepathy could be like more sharper nowadays as well, especially since we're going to be going into Pisces season soon. Especially like, it don't even have to be people that you have like deep bonds with, but when somebody is like thinking about you, they're looking for you, they're planning to have you in their schedule, or I don't know, or to reach out to you. There's something about you picking up on this before they actually reach out to you. Okay, you guys could definitely like, let me tell you, when I say I had a new client today and me and her was so telepathic and we have never met each other before, it's like things that I was about to say to her via text message and I just chose not to. When I got to her, she literally already did the thing. Literally at the time, because I asked her, well, when did you do it? She did the thing at the time when I had the telepathic thought, right? When I, was thinking with her in mind, but I chose not to communicate it to her, but she received the message and she, she moved accordingly. So I'm telling y'all magical as fuck. Don't sleep on that shit. I don't give a damn how somebody try to make you feel like you're loony. Okay, what tune in. Why they so tuned in if you so loony? Okay, Looney Tunes was popular as fuck. Anyway, that's something about you being popular. And it's connected to pressure. It's connected to this dark feminine, this benevolent, dark, sacred feminine energy, or you being at peace with oneself this is why you're popular. This is why you're popular, because you're set apart, because you're at peace with oneself. Most people are not. Most people are not at peace with themselves. There's something significant about dirty work here. You got prefer the neek and weedy. Oh my God, the neek and... Lord, I can't even say it. Who is this? Prefer the weak and needy. Dirty work. So there's something about a labor of love compared to dirty work here. Or this could also be you having this humility about you to do the dirty work or do what people don't want to do, okay? Or people feel like they're too above this. Like, for example, I'm a massage therapist. There's a lot of people who feel really weird about feet. You know what I'm saying? But I want to say, I can't remember what that was that I read or watched that time about the sacredness of feet. And of course, we know some people's feet are horrible, in horrible condition. They funky. And you take care of their feet. Do better with their feet. But anyway, what I'm getting is that there's some type of noble or humble work that you do that's considered like dirty work or whatever, that assists the weak and needy, okay? Yeah, and this has everything to do with your character. This adds to your peace as well. You're not that person that takes advantage of the weak and needy. You don't take advantage. It says your body is beautiful. Empathic interference. External environmental insecurities. Release is not yours. So there's something about you releasing external and environmental insecurities that do not belong to you, okay? This could just be demographic frequency. For example, in Georgia, one of the most dominant frequencies in Georgia is vanity. There's a lot of people that's vain, shallow, okay, materialistic, greedy, gluttonous, okay? Man, like when I say I picked up on the energy, like, quickly when I first started living down here, because it was just so prominent. Fraud. You got secretly inspired by you. There's a fraud that's secretly inspired by you. There's something about you being old school, okay? It's something about you having this old school essence about you, but like this could be like 90s, like you know how people be like, oh, you know, she 90s fine, or what happened to like 90s fine? Like there could be people who feel like you're 90s fine. That's crazy. The other day I had a client who looks like Nia Long. That's so crazy. And she was a Taurus. There's something about you guys unlocking mysteries of understanding people on a deeper level. I don't know if you guys seen that video that I shared earlier today of that guy who studies appearances, who studies physical appearance and people's faces. Like, it's a term for it, but it's not coming to me right now. The shape of your face, and how there's like research, science, and you know, archetypical research associated with the shape of your face and all of that. You guys could be attracting like people across the scale, like people on all spectrums. You could be used to people being magnetic to you of all different age groups. Okay, it's like you have something for everyone type of energy. Whether that be like a safe tower, a maternal energy to the youth, or like children and teenagers, whether people your age, peers your age, okay, or in that age bracket, you know, the generations ahead of you are magnetic to your energy, okay, because of your mindset, your character, how you carry yourself, what you have to offer, okay? You're somebody that's worth talking to. You're somebody that's worth listening to, okay? Okay, it's old school cougars and OGs want you type shit. Oh my God. Yo, somebody, okay, so, I don't know, somebody's gonna watch this that's pregnant. But somebody needs to be careful with an epidural. It says you are rare. Somebody wants to apologize to you because they realize that you're rare. You're a rare individual. I can see how someone like me would make you so cocky. Someone like me will make you stand on your feet. Someone like me, cause I stand 10 toes down. Heartbeat so loud, surround sound, presence pronounced, don't hear a sound. I come around and see so many smiles. The Empress is here, no need to bow. This body is real, so are my eyebrows. Being all natural is so rare. Some of you guys can be all natural, or there's something about your natural beauty. I'm telling you, like, there's some feminines here that's giving like this Lilith sacred dark feminine energy that is very magnetic, okay? And you could definitely have this alluring beauty to you that masculines, you know, they perceive you as like 90s fine. Y'all know 90s fine, they wore very little makeup, and you know, it was a lot of naturalness going on, you know, like natural beauty. Like, even when you think about women like that today, how they look, like Regina Hall and Nia Long and Sanaa Lathan, and you know, these kind of women, just how beautiful they're breathtaking even to this day. It says, I wish I never did this to us. Okay, there can be somebody focused on you, oppressed about you, who's a colorist. Okay. Yeah, if this is that employer energy I was picking up on, you got only dealing with you until they secure another connection. Stolen property. I'm telling y'all, somebody could be withholding something that belongs to you. Somebody felt intimidated by you being around. Somebody didn't really want you around, okay? They could have even been looking to replace you, okay? While you were there. Yep. Somebody's realizing that their friends were actually their enemies. Somebody could be hanging out at the library, or somebody could be getting like a lot of epiphanies and downloads from their own Akasha library about some unwanted opinions and unsolicited advice. This could have been somebody who rejected divine intervention. You could have been a part of some type of divine intervention in people's lives, somebody's lives, or somebody's individuals who rejected that. Okay, they're having to take a deeper look, or something's being brought to the forefront about them taking some unsolicited advice, okay, to work against you. Why am I hearing first I was ice on my baby, don't care nobody price for my baby. You guys could be coming into alignment with energies, families. Y'all could be aligning with that frequency, like seeing people who are like that with one another, because it's knocking at your door. Before you know it, boom, there you are. Somebody gonna put some ice on there, babe. Don't care about that price for my baby. Honey's on it. It says, I turned against you because you intimidate me with your beauty and brains. I told you that dark feminine, that dark benevolent feminine energy. But somebody realizes that you was a part of their divine inheritance. You got divine inheritance in reverse. Somebody rejected their divine inheritance. There's somebody who had a lack of or no structure. Okay? They could have been raised by, surrounded by bitter and envious people who are bitter and envies the happiness of others, or somebody wanted to induce this energy within you, okay, by constantly trying to create obstacles on your path with some type of book of spells. Book of spells. Shaking my head. There could be something significant about some spiritual text that you're reading. This could even be the Bible. Okay. Domination spells. Didn't I say that earlier? I told you. Domination spells desired to make you powerless. Evil eye. That's crazy. But you departed from evil because you have understanding. Somebody's understanding now to depart from people who's bitter and envies happiness of others is understanding. This is somebody who lacked understanding. They lacked structure because they lacked understanding. To depart from evil is to gain and align with your divine inheritance. To depart from evil eye, to depart from domination spells, or people that's trying to do that. Okay? Receiving free gifts from the universe as a reward from God. I told you. Y'all want to see something? And I don't even eat eggs anymore. One of my clients, they have chickens, and she gave me some fresh eggs. Anybody want some fresh eggs? Anybody want some fresh eggs? I don't even eat eggs anymore. I might do an egg cleanse with these though. Fresh form eggs. You know, ain't that beautiful? Who knows? We'll see what concoctions I can make with that, because there's many outside of eating them. So somebody's getting bored with some type of game that was supposed to be going on with you now, because you not reacting the way they want you to react, or you're not ringing their line no more. Ha ha. You don't make it ring, 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 ring. I can keep this on the low. This can also be you that's bored with some shit, because if they're not taking action, okay, you're just growing in boredom. Somebody wants you to grow in like desperation, but you could be growing in boredom towards the situation or a person or people. Okay, some type of conflict, or people constantly trying to take jabs at you, like you kind of just be bored with it because like you're used to it. A little skipped. Next, y'all remember that show Next? Where those people would go on those dates and they'd determine if they want to like date them, or they'll say next. Like as soon as the person come off the bus, they'd be like next. That's something significant about a song or music by Skip Marley. Somebody could be listening to Skip Marley. Does Skip Marley got a song with her? There could be something significant about that song. I don't know what it is. Don't ask me. It says, after he have tried me, I shall come forth as pure gold. Okay, maybe somebody wants to come towards you all refined, okay, and pure gold. Okay, they may even be radiating. Shit. Okay, this can also be your energy. Yeah, somebody's bored with how things are like going, and so they could be going to a family friend witch doctor, okay, to kind of up the ante. Okay, it says, I do not want you suffering at the hands of man. Signed, God. So, save your money. Or they should probably save their money. Stole your mail. That's the second card that done came out talking about that, bro. You got stolen property and stole your mail. Y'all know it's tax season. Motherfuckers really be spiteful, really be jealous for real. You got mentally enslaved and emerging. There could be some type of mental illness that's emerging within some bitter, or these people that bitters and envies the happiness or virtuosity of others, or of a feminine, the virtuosity, the alluring nature of a feminine. Like some type of mental illness could be emerging from this person. It says, what was once presented as protective is now being revealed as desperate as fuck. There's somebody who called themselves trying to protect somebody here from you, but they was actually mentally enslaving this person, and now this quote unquote, oh, I just love you, you my friend, you my brother, you my ha ha. That's this fake ass protection, which was really masquerading their envy and jealousy for you. It's being revealed, okay? Somebody's being seen as desperate as fuck. You got the Mari show. So there could be some type of scandalous. Yeah. Okay, I'm about to get goofy. You got the Mari show. Oh my God, they just showed me the scene of how somebody know that they lied about something, but they pretend they play innocent, and then when the results come out and they get exposed, they do that dramatic run. Oh my God, I don't know how many people did like parody videos about that shit, but that shit's so funny. Like, bitch, you knew that one. You knew you was lying. And they do that dramatic run and they fall. Oh, no, please. Somebody's doing that. This person is desperate as fuck. Yeah, this is somebody who was trying to stop a proposal, or somebody proposing something to somebody. Yeah, you got the worst is over in the reverse for whoever this is, this person. Shaking my head. You got, I need to keep things professional. So I don't know if somebody is doing something at work, or somebody could be established or have some type of significant title, and somebody with this Mari show energy, whoever this is, who act like they was protecting them. Okay, so there could be a humiliation ritual backfiring, especially if somebody was in this bystander effect energy towards you, knowing that some people associated with them was attacking you. Okay, it says, it's, oh, I want to have a legacy with you. I want to have a legacy with you. What the hell? Y'all, okay, some of y'all got some powerful children. Like, y'all children are not just any children, or you're not gonna be having no regular babies. I'll tell you that. We are the crystal jets. That's what it's giving. It says, I wish I never did this to us, and now they're craving your essence. Okay, there could be an age difference. It says, talk shit about you to their friends. Oh my God. You're protecting your peace from this person who was talking shit about you to their friends. Fucking strangers. There's something about someone who chews a lot of gum. This could be you or somebody else. Somebody's chewing a lot of gum to try to maneuver through some type of anxiety. There's something significant about taking a test. Somebody could be anxious around taking a test, a female, or a man that was using a female for money. Somebody wish they could trade places with you. And they could have been doing candle magic. To do this, you got wish they could trade places with you and candle magic done on you or done against you. Okay, so somebody did candle magic against you for money or to try to drain your finances. Okay, using female for money. Wish they could trade places with you. Candle magic done against you. But it's something about you protecting your peace and God above all, your spirit team fiercely protecting you and not letting, what that card say? Not letting you suffer at the hands of these people. Yeah, this could have been something about people trying to trigger some type of hormonal imbalances as well. That is in the reverse. This could be half siblings. Something about half siblings that are jealous of you because of this ancient wisdom that you have. These people could be older than you too. You can have half siblings that's older than you, but they're jealous of your ancient wisdom. Yeah, something about them feeling weak, or these people wanting you to be in a situation where you will be frail, fragile, or weak, or they wanted, look, I miss smoking weed with you. Maybe this is what, something about you don't smoke anymore, or there's something that you don't engage in or partake in anymore. This could be drinking, this could be hanging out, this could be what you consume or who you involve yourself with. It's something that you don't do anymore that these people could have been using, because it's supposed to be like a weakened state for something, for you to be more vulnerable to some type of candle magic, but you don't do this anymore. You're protecting your peace. And something about you manifesting a new friend or new friends as well, VIP, and receiving VIP treatment. There's a equal exchange of VIP treatment between you and these friends. It says, if you're not reacting or suffering, what's the point anymore? I told you that boredom bills card. I told you that's what I was picking up on. Yep, mental dystopia and emotional turbulence backfired. Told you. I love this shit. Man, 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 I love this shit. I love it. It says, you will conceive a child before the year is out. Tell me why I stopped myself from singing that part in the song when he was like, it's 2 o'clock and I'm faded. This feeling amazing. Got a voicemail on my phone. You will conceive a child before the year is out. Some of y'all, you got God saves. God is sick. Ooh, you got Akhenaten is here. King Tut's father guided others to worship one God, the source. God saves. You will conceive. Y'all gonna have somebody gonna have a very wow. Y'all, okay, yeah. You're gonna give birth to a child, or a very powerful child. That's all I'm gonna say. You got twin flame, 666, 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons. Something about melanin energy that's significant. Somebody was definitely trying to disrupt somebody's hormones or some type of lifestyle. Okay, you needed to make some lifestyle shifts or stop consuming some things because it was affecting your DNA. You got hexed by food and drink. So if you recently if the divine recently guided you to like get back into balance with what you consume, that's because you're going to conceive a child soon, or you're going to conceive a child before this year is up, and your womb is being prepared. Your nuts is being prepared. It says kissing your ass after realizing they chose the wrong side. Just make sure your lips not dry. Make sure your lips not cracked. I ain't trying to feel that at all. Okay. Like, did you just cut my ass with your lips? Yo. I almost got mad at this freaking commercial, this advertisement today on YouTube, talking about whenever my customers' lips are chapped, I recommend Bliss Sticks. What the hell? Bliss Sticks? That medicated stuff? How about some shea butter or some cocoa? It says, you can't do what I do because you're not me. 3 days later. That's why somebody realizing. So there could be something significant about 3 days after Valentine's. That's what I'm hearing. 3 days later after Valentine's. Huh. It's something about Photoshop or something being Photoshop. Could be being exposed. I take you to the candy shop. I make it to 90. Go ahead, girl, don't you stop. All right, so now I'm starting to get an influx of these. Yeah. I wanna lick. What is going on? Anyway, it says your vibes were needed. Is that what you sure? That's what. Cause what's up with the songs? And then that card coming out. What you mean by vibes? What you mean? I acted like a monster to you. I'm so sorry. The readings and the cards are appreciated, but I'm gonna need you to be a little more direct. That's all I got to say. Ain't that right? Don't y'all agree? Motherfuckers need to be more direct. Like the readings, and you know, that's cool. The telepathy is cool. That's cool. But I used to know this person. They used to say that, like, but they would say butter roll on purpose. Butter roll. butter roll. That shit used to be funny as fuck. Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no get me into you, babe. So this somebody could feel this way. Somebody being exposed by their child, or there's a child or children exposing something, or somebody's been exposed or something that they've done to a child, or something that they've done when they were a child. Yo, bro, I'm gonna leave that alone. It says others love and look forward to you coming around or to seeing you. And all is not what it seems. Okay, so somebody could be a little nervous about you questioning them if they do come around or pop up, or when they come around. It says a little pop quiz. Let's see. There's something about you being tested too as well. This is for the completion of a revelation. Okay? Yeah. Completion of a revelation. It says a little pop quiz. Yeah, let's see. And I don't feel bad. So you guys should not feel bad about being inquisitive about somebody's actions, somebody's behavior towards you, especially this bystander effect energy. It says you are exciting and they are dull. So that's how somebody feel. Somebody got a reading, a personal reading that they was unhappy about because only facts were spoken. I'm telling you, like, some type of seduction here was supposed to have somebody crashing out on hard drugs, or to resort to hard drugs. This could be a toxic work environment triggered by your disinterest and lack of attraction for them. So something is not working. Something's not working. Somebody could be back in town, and somebody left town and they back in town. It says you the one, ain't nobody fucking with you. Caution and beware. Somebody's having to move very strategically, calculated, be cautious, be aware. Okay. Oh my god. You could feel like somebody's too weak to stand with you. Or somebody feels like they're too weak to stand with you, though. Or this is somebody who's too weak to, quote unquote, work against you. Whoever this was. Somebody. Yeah. Something told me not to challenge you, but my insecurities control me. What the hell? They are too weak to stand with you. and they ignored some type of intuition or some type of warning. A toxic employer, man, look. You know, I'm gonna share something that I've experienced with a toxic employer. That message that came out earlier about them trying to play with your money and shit. So I had this employer that I used to work for. I work for myself now. That bitch hated. She was a Leo, and bro, I don't know what the fuck it is with me and Leo women, bro. That shit is wild. At least the toxic ones, not the high vibing ones, the toxic ones. When I started working there and I was waiting for my last check, she intentionally withheld my check because she wanted me to reach out to her, and that was her attempt to try to get me to come back, and that's why she withheld my paycheck. Yeah, like, what the hell? Domination spells. This is somebody, and she was also trying to dominate my energy. Like, girl, bye. You got fecal matter? Somebody need to take a shit, or some type of shit is backfiring on a toxic employer, okay? Somebody that's full of shit, okay? And somebody that's been shitty to you or shitty towards others. It's definitely about somebody targeting you, though. This person could have, like, specifically been targeting you, like, intimidated by you, okay? Because you're in this boss-like energy. You have this boss-like mentality. Did magic to make you lose your figure and beautiful hair. And you know what's so crazy? What I'm talking about, this female, her hair is thinning. Her hair is thinning, but she used to have, like, long, thick, luscious hair. But now her hair is thinning. Did magic to make you lose your figure and your beautiful hair. Ain't that something? That could be that colorist energy, too, that I picked out. Because, and this is not everybody. It's definitely not everybody, okay? I feel like anybody can be in love and the love be true and sacred, for sure. But in her case, she was one of those people that wanted to be so bad, and so, like, she was dating that and but she was also jealous of this at the same time. Like, she wanted the men but was jealous of the women like this, at least the women who are in their power, okay? As long as she felt like she was above women like this, she was cool with it. But somebody that's standing in their power, look, only behind your back, yeah, that kickback don't feel too nice. Somebody could be doing hard drugs behind the scenes. You see that? Life is strange. Yeah, this is somebody who plans to harm their own child, friend, sibling, relative, and or colleague. Like, see? Because you are a shaman or you have this Buddha-like energy. It's the skid marker, Buddha. It's like he took a dump in the middle of your face. Oh my goodness gracious. You got old friends in the reverse, and the new friends came out in the upright. So that's the case for some of you guys. Some of you guys, you got new friends. Yeah. It says, I thought they were being sincere. Okay, there's something about you being at peace, okay, with the Zen garden energy, or creating your own personal Zen garden, releasing some old friends here, old colleagues, okay, or people that you left in the past because you thought they were being sincere until your intuition and discernment showed you otherwise, while you was, just steadily ascending on your spiritual journey and your path, your purpose, Zen garden, creating your Zen garden. There's something about, oh my God, I'm gonna wait before I read that. There's something about you just noticing these people's effect or ability to disrupt your peace. Okay, whether that was like little sly remarks, condescending nature, being unfair, being shady, but these little jabs are big jabs, at trying to disrupt your peace, okay, your Zen garden. So you're definitely experiencing something flourishing, like a lot more, as a result of separating the wheat from the tares, literally. And somebody is experiencing a leaky butt. What that bad? What that bad? What's going on with that? Something about anal could be sent in for them. Anal, so yeah, that, and y'all know how anal also means something else, personality wise. Okay, behavioral wise. There's something about you being anal with something, or I don't know, something about the energy. It says, I don't want to wait anymore. Please don't leave. Old friends in the reverse. This connection scares me. I needed time to think this through. That's okay. Take your time. As long as you know, you got to do your due diligence to build that bridge. Like, I mean, if you can swim, then swim. If you feel like you can float over here, then float over here. You gonna send a boat over here, then send a boat over here. You gonna build that bridge back, then build that bridge back. But it's gonna require effort. That's the point. That's what somebody's having to realize. Exactly. Yeah. You got playing God. Who the fuck are you? Yeah, you guys are in like a very fierce energy. You don't feel bad about it. I mean, if I'm being completely frank, you don't give a fuck. Okay? Because these were energies who was acting like they didn't give a fuck about you. So now you're in this, you're kind of giving, detached. It says seeing things clearly now because you see things clear. I can see clearly now. The rain has fallen. I can see all obstacles in my way. I can see clearly now you were a fraud. I can see that stain on the back of your pants from your leaky butt. Ooh. What the fuck going on? There's something about stains. Are you leaving a stain? Okay. In people's hearts. Or something about your imprint. Happily intimidated by you. They genuinely like you. So somebody's growing more comfortable with this discomfort. Okay. They recognize that it's that kind of discomfort that it's almost like what J. Cole said in his song. Dang, what did he say? And deficit must intervene. I bust out the seams. I'm getting too big for these bitches now. I invest in a dream. I got superstar dick for these bitches now. I got superstar dick for these bitches now. And I'm thinking about what I'm thinking about. Where I go. Oh, so that's the song with Offset. So how did that song go? How did I get here? So there's something significant about that song, especially J. Cole part. It says, you saved me from a path of destruction with your wisdom, knowledge, and honesty. And there's something about your mannerisms, okay, that someone finds very pleasant. The pastor name was Reverend Johnson. Somebody's name could be Johnson. There could be somebody named Reverend Johnson. It says, I love the idea to contributing to you, having good sleep, wink, wink. Somebody could have a path of like ministry. You guys could, whether this be ministry or motivational speaking, you guys could be, there could be a divine masculine that's his path. Yo, you got House of Demons and Pastor reverse. Is there somebody, okay, there can be a pastor or somebody named Reverend Johnson who is karmic as fuck. So this could be a cult. Yeah, there's something significant about somebody being surrounded by some demonic individuals here to try and, deter them from this path of prophecy. There's somebody who has a prophetic purpose. Okay, you got warrior. Okay. So this could also be you like defeating a house of demons or like a group of demons, or just what the fuck? Somebody's possessed? I don't know why that House of Demons is giving Legion. It says their reasons for distrust stem from them being untrustworthy. Hanging with ugly, unattractive people to appear more attractive to others by comparison. Oh my God. Yeah, that's very insecure. I mean, if people are just not... I feel like this could just be somebody freeing themselves from inauthentic connections overall, or manipulative connections, or connections that they're trying to manipulate and control, or use these connections at the expense of others, because that's just mean. Anyway, somebody's stories are not adding up about you, or something about somebody's stories in general are not adding up, or whatever they've been saying. You got always ganging up on you. Not anymore. That shit in reverse. Because their stories are not adding up. Whoever this was that thought they was gonna just continue ganging up against you or ganging up on you. I'm here, and I will never try to deny that you were my whole life, cause if you ever let me go, I would die. So I won't front, I don't need another woman, I just need your all or nothing. Cause if I got that, then I'll be screwed. Baby, you're the best part of my day. I need you, boo. Gotta see you, boo. And our hearts all over the world. World tonight. World tonight. Oh, somebody is in there. Somebody is giving lover boy. When it all falls down, who you gonna call now? Somebody wanna call you because something is falling down, falling apart. Somebody could be overcoming some type of anxious energy or getting out of, yeah. And this could be why, okay, so there could have been energies trying to amplify beauty spells or your attraction, whether you're masculine or feminine, because they know that someone wants to be back in your good graces. Maybe this is somebody you feel like was laughing at your pain, or somebody who laughed at your pain once upon a time. Or they could be surrounded by a house of demons that's laughing at their pain. There's something about someone cleaning to clear energy, or needing to clean to clear their energy from some behavioral addictions or behavioral addiction. Somebody could be cleaning up some type of behavioral addictions, like being real with themselves, okay? That could be exactly what that's saying, okay? Maybe this requires some type of humiliation. Somebody do this. It says money stolen from black people, marketing humans as property, karma. I feel like that's that employer, that toxic employer. You got police and military sex abuse problem. That could be the toxic employer. Yeah, rotting in jail, prison, physically or spiritually, with no way out. That's crazy. Yeah, somebody's taking accountability for something. You got no accountability in reverse. About manipulating some numbers, or manipulating somebody's growth, finances. Manipulating numbers. Visibility. Data. Insecure criticisms are actually projections from external forces. In actuality, confirmation, okay. Insecure criticisms are actually projections from external forces. So if you find yourself criticizing yourself harshly and stuff like that, this is confirmation that somebody is actively projecting onto you at that very moment. Okay? Evil intent projected onto true love, career success, financial flow, and optimism, as well as faith. So criticisms surrounding true love or love, criticisms of self surrounding career success, Criticisms surrounding your financial flow, you being optimistic, or your faith are external projections. It says the U.S. government is a scam, an illusion, smoke and mirrors, fake societal structure induced by witchcraft. Yeah. Using fear-based phobias, assigning fear-based phobias. I pushed you away because some things came up that I felt ashamed about. Inflation. Maybe this is financial. Somebody could have withdrawn because of some type of financial, something to do with finances or status. It says I should have been more honest about how I truly feel about you because I love you. All right, y'all. That's all I have. Yep. There's something about you upgrading your dialect, or you learning new languages, or new languages and upgraded dialect. Some of you guys could be, some of you guys could be, what I heard was some of you guys could be planning to move out of the country, so you could be studying or learning some languages here. Or maybe you're guided to do so because the divine will be moving you somewhere with different languages or new languages. Okay, this will also be new languages like during praise and worship as well. It says someone is permanently stuck in their hometown or their state. Whoever this was that was trying to interrupt something for you, got interruption. Okay. Or somebody wanted this fate to be for you. If there was energy trying to body shame you, somebody wants you to know that they don't mind the cellulite. Oh my God. Car spills. So also permanently stuck in hometown or state. Somebody was definitely trying to do some type of accident magic. Okay, for somebody to get in a car accident, for somebody to lose their life in a particular area so their soul can be trapped there. It says people who think their desires regarding you will override the desires of your heart, but most importantly, the desires of that God has for you are denied. These people's desires for you are denied. Okay, so there could be a family that's feuding about this or over this. This could be your family. This could be somebody's family. Maybe because you left them behind, or you're leaving them behind. You left something behind. Or somebody's leaving behind a karmic family. Okay, even if it's not all family. There's something about leaving behind a karmic family. And these people feuding behind the scenes. It says their pain will surpass the pain that they've caused you. Yeah, fighting the air and nothing is landing. There's something about you being self-employed. These people could be fighting or feuding with each other because you're self-employed, or you will be, or you're a business owner, or there's something self-made about your energy. Crying uncontrollably, they are or will hurt far more than the pain that they've caused you. That's 2 cards that said that. Oh my God, y'all. I'm trying to leave. Okay, we'll do these. Should we do these last 2? A selfish and absorbed person, employer, or boss who are jealous of your potential. They see you rising and fear you surpassing them. They will watch you receive the love and the life you deserve while they receive suffering, false starts, and incompleteness. These are people who covet your talent, okay? And they covet the fact that you have a natural pretty face, a smile, body, or perfect imperfections. I know I know y'all. I'm trying to Oh my God. But the T though, they orchestrated your rejection, but was actually protecting you unknowingly. And they could have orchestrated. Yeah, this is people who did some type of love spell. These love spells has backfired. Okay. And so something could be actively unfolding, like some type of false start, or something that's going to conclude with some type of incompletion. Projecting their image onto you. And somebody's experience, look, envy's your natural beauty. Ain't that crazy? All these cards, like, what the hell? These different cards. Some of you guys need a massage. I know I do. It says your business is growing. Your business is growing. Some of you guys could do body work. Okay. There's something clean about what you do for work. you cleaning or clearing away people who have forked tongues. Okay, that double talk energy, like people who act like they fuck with you, support you, but you feel me, they may turn around and, or in their mind, they're praying for your downfall or praying for you to be this phoenix in a reverse energy for something to crash and burn. Okay, but you're definitely soaring from the ashes unscathed. That's what it's giving, with all this natural beauty and all this stuff coming out. Being refined, handling business in the astral realm. You're handling business in the astral realm. Your spirit team is handling business in the astral realm. It says there's a lot I don't know, and that's fine. That's okay. I'm telling you, guys like have unlocked some type of higher level of peace. Yeah. And you can recognize these people, or you're not pressed about nobody or people who degrade themselves just to have friends. Like you don't do that. You don't operate like that. These people could be calling you selfish and absorbed because you're not pressed. You're not pressed for these friends who want you to degrade yourself just to be around them or just to keep them around, just to make them feel more comfortable, okay, or appease their ego. Okay, this could be people who even lied, or this is somebody somebody was attached to friends who lie on their pussy or dick, or man, or there's something about people who could be lying on your sexual status or how you moving out here. That's supposed to be quote unquote, they supposed to fuck with you, or somebody's friends was lying on that about you, playing clueless to mask their involvement to, a woman who was short. This could be you or one of these people that was doing this. Some type of telepathic communication that you blocked out or that's now disabled. Okay? Some type of projections. Yeah, to end your career. Attempts to end your career. Someone who routinely sows distortion, confusion, is losing their mind. And these no friend spells are backfiring. No friend spells, wanting no one to like you or support you. Well, they can forget about that because it's happening anyway. Yep. And they got a problem with you having this spooky, accurate intuition. Like it's giving real spooky. It's a whole lot of in this motherfucker. Yeah. You really could be giving like spooky vibes. I don't know why I just saw Wednesday. There's something significant about a body being found. That see, when you be getting them dreams and those downloads and those visions and about stuff like that, they want you to shut up. But it's inevitable in divine timing for you to reveal these things in divine timing. It says, what are you afraid of? This is what your spirit team, this is what God asking them. Like, what are you afraid of? Like, y'all was so bold and the goat. Y'all was supposed to be the goat, right? Y'all was the goat. Double lives exposed. But I'm trying to figure out why they're afraid. Like, what are they afraid of? They're definitely afraid of your spooky, accurate intuition. So, shaking my head, bro. Shaking my head, bro. It says, God said, these are not the times to underestimate children's intelligence. I hate that I had to see like something with children when after seeing these cards right here though. You got sex magic, sorcery, masturbation, script clubs in reverse. The last video that I posted before this one, y'all, somebody had got on the damn chat talking about some basically alluding to him masturbating on my video. You know, basically like just being an asshole. So whatever this sorcery or sex magic is that these people is trying to bait you into, people's trying to cast or use against you to tug on your energy, harvest off your energy, okay? It's in the reverse. So it's in the reverse. Somebody wants to have a clean slate with you now. Or something about you being given a clean slate. It says, okay, I already read that. I said I was gonna leave, but then shit started getting juicy at the goddamn end. A Scorpio. There's a Scorpio trying to do some type of sex magic or sorcery. Or if not a Scorpio, this is just confirmation of what these people were trying to manifest through this sex magic. Whether that's something involving funerals, cemeteries, or graveyard magic, or some type of death, or rebirth from something that they consider is lifeless or depletion. You got labor wards. Is that what I say? Labor, ancestral property. People who was trying to harvest your ancestral property through sex magic, or trying to integrate themselves with you via sex magic. You got integration, self-sacrifice, expanded awareness, interaction, shared resources, birth, death, rebirth, regeneration, and sexual union. People trying to unite themselves with you, doing masturbation magic to do so. Okay. Scorpio also rules over inheritance, other people's money, and metaphysics. You got parents and guardian, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, okay, it's definitely time to go. You got recklessness and ridiculous. What the fuck is going on? It's talking about somebody who has a heavy tongue. Yeah. Some of you guys definitely need a spa day or need to get a massage or something like that. Yeah, you could be a master student, or you're this master student energy. There's something about female authority or your feminine power. There could be a feminine authority figure finding out something about blood clots. Or somebody could be Caribbean, or somebody could be Latin. Somebody could be, yeah, Latino. There could be a Caribbean, somebody who's Caribbean and Latina. You got reader of planets and stars, master student. You're mastering something. Oh my! Why did this song cross my mind earlier? This came out in a reverse first, so something about some neighbors in a reverse, but I flipped it up right. I don't want a picture with the president. I just want to talk to the man. Speak for the boys in the bando. My niggas never walking again. Apologize for my been again. I know these things happen often, but I'm back on the scene. I was lost in a dream as I write. There's a team down in Austin. I've been building me a house back home in the South, Mom. Won't believe what it's costing. And it's fit for a king, right? Or a nigga that can sing and explain all the pain that it cost him. A 16 should have came with a coffin. But the fame and the fortune. Well, maybe not the fortune. But one thing is for sure, though, the fame is exhausting. That's why I moved away. I needed privacy. Surrounded by some trees and ivy leaves. Students that's recruited highly. Thinking you do you when I do me. Crib has got a big old backyard. My niggas stand outside and pass cigars. Filled with marijuana, laughing hard. Thankful that their friends are platinum star. In my driveway, there's no rapper cars. Just some shit to get from back and forth. Welcome to the shelter. This is pure. Will help you if you felt too insecure to be the star you always knew you were. Wait, I think police is at the door. Okay, my neighbors think I'm selling dope. Okay, there's something about some nosy ass neighbors, bro. Okay, you're somebody who's very generous, very humble energy. Okay, very intentional, very resourceful. And these people are trying to give you a hard time, or these people is jealous with your contentment. They're jealous of how content you are with whatever you have at the moment. Okay, and there's something about they could be witnessing some type of growth here. After talking shit about like maybe a slow season. It says, you seem to have a type. I apologize if I self-sabotage out of insecurity. See? Oh my God, I used to hate that damn show. Well, I'm hearing from that Big Mouth cartoon. Somebody could watch Big Mouth. Or somebody got Big Mouth. Yeah, then you got saved that shit right after that. I'm going through changes. Shaking my head. Somebody was over exaggerating something for control, who don't care if you or if they die. Oh my God. I don't feel confident enough to be with you. Okay, this is getting sad. This is getting dark. This is gonna have to be in another reading. So maybe these energies are being rearranged to where they belong in regards to who's been crafting, orchestrating, projecting what. Okay, so there could be energies that's coming out of some type of anxiety, some type of self-sabotage energy. They're experiencing some type of radical awakening or change away from this energy, especially if there's been people around them trying to intentionally induce this within them. And then whoever's been inducing this energy intentionally, it's like they're having to consume all that energy like for themselves. So they could be feeling very anxious, they could be feeling suicidal, they could be having like mental mental challenges and stuff, trying to lure divine masculines and feminines into traps. I think that's the perfect card to close out with. It says touching the anointed is like collecting ancient blood on one's hands. Yeah. Transfer of wealth, parable of the sower, confirmation. All right, y'all. Because we can just keep going. Look, they can't eat, can't sleep, brokenhearted. Now they brokenhearted over somebody or over you. Somebody, and then on the other hand, somebody's willing to put in the work. Whoever it is, somebody could be brokenhearted over you and they're willing to put in the work. Yeah. Somebody could be stuck, okay, reminiscing over photo memories. There were strangers, or a stranger was stealing your work, okay? But something's being returned back to you, okay? Why I heard with a vengeance. Something's being returned back to you. What's been stolen or what's been delayed is being returned back to you with a vengeance, okay? Now they're unable to penetrate your energy field. Block attempts to energy harvest. After they've tried to distort your image, or they could still be trying to do this. Like, they could be, look, powerful prayers to distort your image. There's something about you being a prayer warrior, or you having very powerful prayers. These people cannot penetrate your energy field as a result. That part. And they got to get used to it. That part. There's something about you or the divine or your spirit team letting these people think that they have the advantage, but they don't. Okay? You got purposely holding back. Revolution by Kirk Franklin. Do you want a revolution? Whoa. Oh, shit. Somebody gonna be experiencing something like that when they have that type of reaction. Yeah. And I'm saying, like, I'm getting it on both sides of the spectrum. For some people, it's going to be like something that's really, really shockingly exciting. And then for others, like, it's going to be like something like shockingly, like, terrifying. Like, I'm shaking my head. You could definitely be picking up on these people thinking about you, dwelling on you, obsessing over you. When you think about them, it's because they're thinking about you. Yeah. Somebody could be overindulging in marijuana to cope. Or maybe you, I don't know. Somebody needs to chill out on the marijuana. Because somebody's been taking advantage of their naivety. Or someone's taking advantage of someone's naivety here who's overindulging. Somebody, and I feel like this person who's currently naive and overindulging, somebody is like playing them. Somebody's moving very strategically and calculated with this person. Yeah. They ain't know who they was dealing with, huh? All right, y'all. But make sure or enjoy this self-care with this spa day. Enjoy it, okay? And I'm saying you guys could literally be attracting that shit. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. Something about you could be learning or finding out that some people fought or somebody fought. Okay, some people was fighting, but they fought. Yeah, they could be evil eyeing you. Just shaking my head because they fought for something, or they got into some type of fight, and your silence is making somebody nervous, or somebody else's silence is making them nervous that they could have got into a fight with. All right, y'all. I'm about to enjoy my day off. Oh God, I'm about to enjoy this, y'all. I'm about to enjoy this so much. I got me some good food. I can't wait to lay in my bed. My bed feels so good. Feels so good. Now all I gotta do is just chill and just let the bread come in, right? All right, you guys. See you next time.